between all those names that I just listed, between all those unbelievable players, not one of them is a world champ. ManuBachoore is built different. At 20 years of age, he is a world champion, Brandon Smith.
At 22 years of age, Richard, he's already won $500,000. He wins this today, he's going to be approaching $800,000 in prize money. You can only hope that the final might be a little bit easier than what it was in Riyadh 2 years ago when he went to a penalty shootout against Mark 11.
That drama, please.
Oh, it was dramatic, wasn't it? We didn't know if we were replaying the penalty shootout at one point. But if anyways, this is just an unbelievable opportunity for Bryce. You just don't sit here and would have predicted that he would be there. I mean, you cannot fault the performances he's given. But this is a player, Richard, that didn't win a single game in the Champions League. He got 2 draws, he lost 6 games. And if he didn't win one more game in the French League 1, he wouldn't even be at the World Championships. It could have been ManuBachoore that would have been here instead of him.
But when the lights have shone brightest, he has delivered performance after performance after performance. And he is 18 minutes away, Shells, from his biggest win ever in his first World Championship. You've been in that scenario. And with your first ever World Championship, you wouldn't have dreamed of getting to a grand final.
100%. This is what dreams are made of. But of course, for Brice, one thing I will mention, he's got Manika behind him, which is an ex-pro once himself. But he plays exactly like Brice, and I think having someone in your ear that plays the exact same play style with you, it gives you all the confidence that you should believe they could go all the way.
Well, here we go then. Your 2025 FC Pro World Championship Grand Final has all come down to this. ManuBachoore against Brice. The Dutchman who's been here before with the biggest of stages, looking to be a 2-time world champion against the fearless Frenchman who really has created the ultimate dream story. You wouldn't believe he was the 24th ranked seed in the competition. Especially with that bracket run, Richard, that you're reading off to me. The household names that he's knocked out. And the chance he had to get revenge against Paulo Neto, which he did do.
Absolutely. You saw the stats flash up there on the screen as Vamos Manu, first ever 2-time from Seth. That's his supports coming in. Let us know at home, who do you want to win this matchup?
Here comes Brice now, his first sniff at goal, and it's just wide the right-hand post. One thing that we've seen, Shells, from Brice is that he's just offered some really different shooting animations, different areas. He's not been afraid against Oberon to shoot from 30-plus yards out. We saw moments of that against Levy de Veer when he was finessing on the edge of the box in areas that you just wouldn't expect.
Yeah, Brice is a mastermind of Travelis and finesse shots. And to be honest, going into this game, I'm seeing a lot of similarity between Oberon and Brice. I think this is a very similar matchup. ManuBachoore is so deadly on the counter-attack, and his timing is almost perfect every single time. And Brice, we know he likes to keep possession. If Manu's playing these first-time passes, giving the ball back to him, it could be a tough time for him in this game.
You mentioned that possession. 60% is his average over the course of this tournament. I think a lot of this game will come down to the unforced errors.
Yeah.
Is Manu going to give the ball back on multiple occasions, trying to break the deadlock early or put himself a couple of goals ahead? That's 2 times now he's got for through balls in behind. That is how, in his semi-final, he extended the lead.
I mean, of course, if it ain't broke, you don't need to fix it. ManuBachoore, of course, watching the game against Oberon, but Bryce, for the first time through ball.
Where's the keeper coming, by the way? Reece James! In acres of space, a simple ball roll. Thank you very much. It is the Frenchman that leads in this grand final.
And we're talking about giving away easily. ManuBachoore tried the first time pass, but Brice wins the ball back and kind of hit ManuBachoore with his first time through ball. As you can see, Eric Cantona playing into Reece James, and with a ball roll low driven, puts it in the back of the net, and Brice goes 1-0 up in the game again.
A big start. It's a big start for Brice. In a lot of his matches where he has had success, it's been that first goal, whether it's from a Trivela from deep, whether it's a first time through ball or something special at a near post or a long-range finesse shot.
You cast your mind back, sorry Rich, the last game that Manu played in the semi-final, we had about 3 or 4 of those exact goals. Simple ball roll into a Trivela. Maybe that's Bryce just giving him back a little bit of his own medicine. But that won't be the only goal in this grand final. We can definitely assure you of that. Manu's first time in the box. Eusebio play a lot. Harry Kane was stopped by Mickey van der Ven. If he wasn't there, Richard, that would have been 1-1.
I hate to be critical, Shells, but I feel like he should have done more with that, Manu.
Yeah, it's quite harsh to say. Of course, he was in a deadly opportunity, but any other person would have maybe just shot instead. Sometimes one pass too many, but he could just show ManuBachoore he knows exactly what he's looking for, and he's playing with confidence, and knows he's not too nervous so far.
Brice has settled really well into this game, I've got to say. Getting that early goal just after 10 minutes, but then he looks relatively comfortable given the magnitude of the game.
I feel like I'm noticing Brice's confidence quite grow each round as well, and now he's in the final. This is where,
even the way he's walking out to the stage and fiving the audience, like, he looks like he should be here.
He's kicking into the gear in the right moment, and as he starts off trying to get a 2-goal lead against ManuBachoore early on. But honestly, I think I've quite watched him a lot, and he's quite a possession player. But even going forward against ManuBachoore, he's here to score some goals.
Back to Manu now. Well played by Brice. And I mean, this is an unbelievable case study to any pro out there that might have had the perfect of seasons. I mean, Brice did make a grand final in the French League One. He played in the Champions League. He's somewhat onside here. ManuBachoore, Messi, didn't need the extra pass. Nuno Mendes, it's perfect. Don't worry about it. Even when you think he fluffed his lines, he just went back the other way.
It's an opportunity squandered, and then he's done very, very well to get it back. I need to watch that back on the replay to see if Brice passed him the ball or he just insta-tackled him. As he recycled here, I thought that was going to be a shot there. He just took it off his toe, didn't he? A little bit unfortunate for Brice.
Yeah, definitely a little bit unfortunate for Brice, but Manu will not be complaining. Of course, one pass too many, but he managed to get the goal back to make it 1-1. But something about Manu with these first-time passes, I feel like he just plays it without even looking if the striker's on, and that's something he's definitely been working on. But his timing managed to get him a goal there.
A lot of people recycle when they go like edge of the box. It's a lot of pings pass. They'll wait, they'll ping it on the edge, then they'll try and really like hammer it into the strikers. It always looks a lot more casual. It's like a breeze blowing through a park when he starts moving the ball through the box.
The point I wanted to say is this corner comes in for Brice. We'll speak about it in just a second. That one towards the front post. Shells, 48th in the world rankings, Brice is coming into this. Was at the FC Pro Open, and his own way. All he had to do was just get to the World Championship, and then it's a different story. He's not in the top 16, he's not in the top 10 players. But that's going to change next year, because he's going to be in an FC Pro Open guaranteed, and he might even be a world champion.
I mean, yeah, at this point, rankings are irrelevant. I'm sure Brice is going into the game, doesn't care about if he's 50th, 40th, or 20th, but he's making a name for himself. And this may be the tournament that puts him in the top 10 category, top 5, wherever he should be, or maybe crown himself as the king if he ends up winning it all.
Just to say as well, that the audience might not be aware of as that long ball goes forward for Nuno Mendes. To find Harry Kane, who's got all the space, just delays it, cuts it back. Oh, that is beautiful. Calm, composed. ManuBachoore back on top. And leads by 2-1.
This is the man that's fought through the last chance qualifier, and he's found himself in the final. You can see the incisive pass down the line to Nuno Mendes. He gets the ball into Harry Kane, but a little bait, and to turn up and hit him with a low driven is so good composure from Manu. And there's a reason why he's won this World Championship before, and he's looking to do it again.
It's just so casual inside the box. The way he plays the ball down the line, he recycles it back to Kane. He knows exactly what he wants to do. He's painted the picture before it's even developed on the canvas. He just technical dribbles. Okay, he's expecting me to shoot across the goalkeeper here with the right boot of Harry Kane. I'm just going to come back inside and a simple finish into the far post. Harry Kane, MVP of the tournament, by the way. The amount of goals he has scored, the amount of assists he has created, incredible. And this could be another one here.
One thing about Harry Kane, he's got that incisive pass that allows the play to
look at the time! Eusebio makes it 3. A world champion once, making to look at 2 world titles. And it all came down from this again. Harry Kane, you said he's the MVP. You wouldn't believe he's under 30,000 coins in a 15 million budget squad. He played his part there. There was the all-important incisive pass that we've been speaking about all year long. Eusebio Vega's a space. And ManuBachoore, forget that he went 1-0 down. 3-1 up he leads, and he is oozing with confidence.
Again, it's just all about the timing of everything. His timing inside the box is immaculate. The timing of the pass, the timing of the run, when to dribble, when to release the ball. He has perfected this game as much as he possibly can. However, that's a pen.
No card given, that's one lifeline at least.
He missed the pen against Levy. If you remember,
he went right top.
Yep.
Harry Kane this time goes the same way and does score.
Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen this game. I think we're going to see a lot more goals go in, but Brice managed to get one back, which was looking pretty dangerous for the situation that he's putting himself in, because Manu started off after going 1-0 down. But getting a penalty here, I thought Manu covered it quite well, but he made a little late decision to press circle, and unfortunate to give away the pen there, but Brice will not be complaining.
Has he pressed circle? I don't think.
I see a little...
I'd be a little bit frustrated if I were Manu there.
Especially when you're in a game for $250,000, Rich. Just to add a bit more pressure on, by the way, just for the FC community that's watching on, there will be a champion SBC that comes from this FC Pro World Championship. 6 different icons that could be coming your way, and it looks like ManuBachoore wants to be the man that will have the decision to make that choice. Forget the penalty he's just conceded. What a way to reply. 4-2, he's back on top.
Once again, re-establishing that 2-goal cushion straight from the kickoff. Beat Lucio outside, recycled into Eusebio, again the technical dribble, and then the low-driven shot. He scored a finesse into the far post on one occasion. That time, slots it back inside. That little bit of goalkeeper movement can't help him as all of Team Liquid are off the feet.
I mean, straight away you can see ManuBachoore having a lot of success with the L1 R1 flick pass, and he's finding these little gaps into the box. I don't know how he's getting these passes through, but he is so vicious in front of goal. Every time he gets a chance, it's most likely hitting the back of the net, and it's a strong response from ManuBachoore.
I mean, Team Liquid, they came into the FC Pro World Championships, which were 5 players. There was always a chance they were going to go far. Maybe they expected to get 2 players in the Final 4.
3 of them was in the same group.
Yep. Shows investment into preparation and research on players, scouting,
partnership.
Partnership.
That's the key word in this, Rich, because Team Bullet see that they found the perfect esports hall to come together with, and if this pays off for them, not been a bad season, has it? Any Champions League winner and a world champion. Hold a second, Brice. In 2 minds there, wasn't he, of Harry Kane? Was there a cut back into Lionel Messi, or should he have gone on his own?
Yeah, Brice, he done a nice speed boost inside, but maybe just need a little bit of composure just to go a little bit more with Harry Kane. But you see ManuBachoore trying to get another one just before time, and I thought, Saber could have went down.
Last chance at the half. Added time of 2 minutes. That one played short as Messi might. Looked aloft in, or is Manu just ensuring that he is going to have the last chance of the half. Nothing comes of it, and that should do us for half-time in this FC Pro World Championship Grand Final for the 2025 season. And as it stands, it is ManuBachoore that's on his route to be a two-time world champion. 6 goals in the first half there. What have you made of it?
It's been a really, really good game. Someone call Zelonius, because this is getting spicy here in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. It's a fascinating grand final. It feels like whoever scores next in this game, that's the way it's going to turn very quickly. I think if Manu gets a 5th, he might go on to get a 6th and a 7th.
Well, that's what you're saying as well. There are 6 potential icons that will get an SBC off the back of this FC Pro World Championship.
Talk to me.
Who do you want to see? I mean, we'll ask you both and everyone at home. It could be Jarzinho, George Best, Didier Drogba, Del Piero, Rivaldo or Laurent Blanc. One of those items will be the winner SBC, and the champion will have their own development in that in-game item. They'll be able to manually have the decision to adjust certain play styles and in-game stats. So what do we want to see and who do we want to see?
I mean, I would love to see a Didier Drogba item, to be honest. He was the guy that kind of changed my FC 25 season. As soon as I put him in the team, I was having a lot of fun playing them first time through balls. But who would you like to see, Rich?
Laurent Blanc.
It was the most popular vote when I was asking the pros the last couple of days. It was even Manu who said that he wants to make the best version of Laurent Blanc that we've seen maybe a few years ago on Ultimate Team.
Remember when, I can't remember what year it would have been, the cam version, when it was unbelievable.
Was it the 85 rated or
the 85 rated cam?
19, I think.
Yeah. Just presence. That's what Manu's got at the moment over this scene. His presence looms large, as does Team Liquid's. Everywhere you look, there's a Team Liquid player in a grand final.
Brice, Kane, they're in the way of each other between it. I'm not quite sure how he was there of all players. He sort of got in the way of Harry Kane. But he ensured the ball into the back of the net. And look, as much as Manu has led in this game and he's had 2 goal cushions, every time Brice has replied.
I mean, yeah, but this just shows the level that Brice is playing at. I did think he'd done one too many passes there and found the ball with Matuidi, but we will not be complaining about shooting from... You see the early keep movement there from ManuBachoore, which may be the reason why Matuidi found the back of the net. But Brice, someone that we don't really know for his attacking gameplay, I'm really surprised with how he's playing today, and I think he can fight.
At half-time, I said the next goal in this game is everything. If Manu scores, he might go on to get a 5th and a 6th. He's given the ball away straight from kickoff and allowed Brice an opportunity right off the back of the 3rd to go and add a 4th. If he levels this game up, the momentum completely switches. And Brice is in the driving seat.
Keep an eye on some of the audacious angles as well that Brice is happy to take shots from. Player look, finds Messi. Back to Eusebio it goes. Maybe he was just trying to hint for a free kick on the edge of the box. $250,000 on this game. The biggest paycheck of the season.
You can see the team press thing activate for ManuBachoore as well, but Brice, I think, is one of them players. It's not the best idea to do it again because he's so good at holding the ball and keeping possession. You don't want to give him any free space and advantage to try and score.
It's how he can hold on to possession for so long, though, Shells. He did it in periods against Levy. Does well there to get back possession as Manu.
And that's what I mean with Manu trying to play the first time passes. You don't want to be...
Eusebio went for it.
It's a lovely ball down the line for Kane. Ooh. You can see Manu, I mean, pretty much what? At least 2 of his main attacking threats, incisive pass plus. It's the constant threat. Eusebio as well, incisive pass plus. Having it there just puts fear if you're a defensive player, because you have to look wide on the pitch as well. You have to track the runners all over from left to right. because everybody can play it in behind you.
It's why I call it the dark arts. It's so hard to defend against, and I think in any situation, it's somewhat unguardable in a way because you have to press the play on the ball, you got to cover the trackers run, player locks. There's so much things you got to worry about. And if they do get the pass off, it's most likely ending up in a 1v1 scenario, which usually ends up in a goal.
One goal Voldemort, the dark arts are rife here in the FC Pro World Championship final.
We're saying it as we're in a quick pause here, Rich. That World Championship title, no one can ever take that away from me. We sit here years on and we always speak about world champions from decades ago. Once a world champion, always a world champion. How about a two-time world champion? And that's what ManuBachoore will be if he was to win this.
Yeah, in this current era, we've not seen anyone pick up 2 titles. The closest, MS Dussary, 2018 champion, 2019 runner-up. ManuBachoore is close.
And to be honest, if he does that make him the GOAT? I think it automatically does, to be honest.
He's got 25 minutes left to play, Shells. I'm not going early.
Especially with how good this pro has been. Here's Brice.
He's past him.
Still with Eusebio. Kanate's on the ground. Brice just needs to finish. Oh, there was a touch on there from Kanate, just wide from Kane.
We've got to see that again. We have to see that again.
There was definitely a touch.
He sat him down. I think he's come off the defender.
I think it got blocked, yeah.
Back to you, Manu. Paul's coming in from Brice. You'll be lucky to see that. In the next few minutes, you might be waiting quite some time.
Team press activated for Bryce as well.
It's worked out well for him. He's picked up possession back, and now is a chance to tie and counter-attack. Now into our final 20 minutes nearly.
What a
so
game.
well, Rich, to do with Eusebio to sit Kanate down, if we're being brutally honest. This is where it can be dangerous if he could just suck out players. Maybe get messy on that left boot. Just want to make it too obvious.
Great turn.
It was a positive turn, but just didn't have the legs to get past Mickey van der Ven. What a pass that is. You just see him flick the player look on to Lauren James. Every minute, every second, one step closer towards that World Championship title.
What Manu does so well is baiting the runners. As you can see, he was using Harry Kane and Lauren James just to push the line while he was driving with the ball carrier. And you would think he would go to Harry Kane, but no, he would play lock to Lauren James on the other side. That's the centre-back tracking Harry Kane would keep her on side. So he's just so deadly on these transitions. It's going to be a tough job for Bryce to stop that and worry about scoring a goal as well.
Not really seen anything from outside the box from Brice as well. Trevelyan's not seen a lot. He's going to get bundled through there, not quite. We've not really seen a finesse shot from him. The Trevelyan's was one of the big reasons he got here. The 4-4 goal against Fuma, the goal that he scored into the top corner, which was one of the goals of the day off the crossbar.
I mean, yeah, I think this is a complete different kind of Brice that we'd maybe normally see, and you'd see him a lot more possession-based, and especially going 1-0 up. I thought it was going to be a exact replica of the Oberon game, but maybe you got to give credit to ManuBachoore and his defending.
And he hangs in there. Look at that pace acceleration from Anton again. It's one of the cheapest players on the pitch, making all the difference. One more goal here for Manu, you feel, would just be too much for Brice to try and fight back. Trevella Green, oh, he's done well. Kanate carries out for a corner, and we are just 10 minutes away from potentially crowning a world champion.
Let's have a look at this then. So he goes in with Eusebio. Kanate goes to the ground. Just watch the defender there. I think
Kanate saved it. I think he got a hand to it.
Can we see it one more time, please? That's the moment.
It depends if the game's restarted, but there was just a hand on there. There was some. There we go. We see it again.
Just watch Konate here as he jumps across the ball. What a save! What a save! And then he misses the rebound as well.
Yeah, it's a tough finish to try and score the rebound, but I do agree. Konate, what a save. An item that maybe I wouldn't be choosing as goalie, but he might have just proved his worth there.
Tactical foul. It's a massive 10 minutes. And I feel like we're going to get a lot of this stop-start. Whenever Manu can do it, just slow that game down. Watch every single replay. Just kill the time on the clock. 2 chances maybe, Shells, for Brice?
Yeah, but he only needs one. We know how deadly he is with Travellas, and we haven't really seen much this game, but Manu has to be worried about it because that could be a key reason why he could equalise.
Hold that forward.
Oh, you can see the keeper movement as well. Manu's prepared.
Messi. Eusebio, where's that? Starts taking it. Eusebio still, he tries to bundle his way through. Was that one of those 2 chances?
That was great defending from ManuBachoore. Brice was very unfortunate. I thought he was going to get the ball back somehow, but if you clocked, ManuBachoore team pressed straight away and swarmed the player as soon as he got the ball. It was great defending.
Marquinhos driving forward. 5 minutes away. On a play, Harry Kane! Game, set, match! Team Liquid might have just found their next world champion. And he goes by the name of ManuBachoore.
Ice cold Manu. In the heat of Saudi Arabia, he is the coolest man in the country. Unbelievable stuff. 0 reaction from him. Not even a flinch. As he's 5 minutes away from adding another world championship.
It's worth saying as well, 2 years ago in Saudi Arabia, he was a world champion. But there was a little bit of an asterisk, I felt like, next to that title. How it went down, how it ended on penalties.
Swap an asterisk out, put an exclamation mark on there.
Put ×2 on there if you want, because he'll be a 2-time world champion.
I mean, that goal sums up the composure for ManuBachoore. Honestly, it was like a little hesitation. And then he just hit with the speed of Harry Kane. The level he's playing at is ridiculous. You got to remember, he came through the last chance qualifier. I don't think you guys understand how hard that is, let alone to make it out your group at the World Cup, let alone to fight all the way to the final.
This time last week, he wasn't even in the World Championships, ManuBachoore. He had to fly in for the hope of getting through the play-ins. There was only 4 tickets available out of 48 players. He grabbed one of them, and he's never looked since back. He's extended his trip here in Saudi Arabia.
What a player, what a performance. From the play-ins to the podium, ManuBachoore, write him in the history books.
As you said, Richard, the coolest man in Riyadh. He will write himself into the history books as a 2-time world champion. ManuBachoore is your FC Pro World Champion for this 2025 season. And by God, hasn't he deserved it?
Deserves every single minute of it. I mean, ManuBachoore, the 2-time World Championship winner, throws himself right into the conversations with the greatest that's ever played the game. Tex, Nicholas, Dossary.
He's not in the conversation, Shells. He tops the conversation. The greatest FC player of this generation. Call him Mr. 2-time. ManuBachoore. 2023-2025, Brandon Smith.
He didn't need penalties this time, did he? But it was still by no means a perfect season. There was humps in the road, there was disappointment along the way, but he's done it this year. ManuBachoore, your 2025 FC Pro World Champion!
hat-trick of victories for Team Liquid at the Esports World Cup. They top the table. And they top the table on the FC Pro season. What a year. Nicole, we have to hear from our world champ.